Hello. I'm Clemson football coach, Dabo Swinney. I'm here with Georgia Tech football coach, Paul Johnson. We will be discussing tonight's ACC Championship game. Coach Johnson, what do you think of the matchup?
I think I should have stayed at Navy. When I was coaching at Navy, we played against real competition like Notre Dame and Army. By coming to Georgia Tech, I have reduced myself to playing teams like Clemson twice a year. Coaching in the ACC, I now know how Israel felt when they got invaded by those pissant countries in the Six-Day War.
Coach, a lot of people said your triple option offense would not work against big-time competition. But you have proved them wrong.
Hey numbnuts. Did you not hear what I just said? We don't play against real competition in the ACC. My outdated offense works in a conference with outdated competition. The only real team we've played all year was Georgia. And they seem to handle our triple option very well.
Coach, how does your team plan to stop our great running back, C.J. Spiller?
We've sent people to all the stores in Tampa to buy up all the maxi pads. Vagina Boy won't have extra protection against us.
Wow.
Speaking of C.J. Spiller, nice said in the USA Today last Monday. It is pretty funny that you all saw fit to commemorate his 19 yards rushing against South Carolina. I guess you were able to afford the ad with all the money that your stupid-ass boosters saved by not having to put up any billboards on Shop Road this year. Maybe you can put in another ad in the newspaper after we shut him down tonight.
So you think you'll be able to slow down C.J. Spiller?
Are you still here? I heard Clemson fired you and hired porn star Ron Jeremy because they wanted someone who could come from behind.
Very funny.
Hey Dabo, have you assaulted any of your players for having sex with your daughter?
What are you talking about?
My bad. I was thinking of a different Alabama breed that Clemson had as their coach. I'm sure your daughter would never fuck any of your sorry players. She'll probably just go spread eagle on the internet the way Tommy Bowden's daughter did.
Coach Johnson, are there any injuries on your team?
The only injuries we have is the injury to our ego for having to play your sorry-ass team for a second time this year. How about injuries on your team?
Well, CJ has the well-publicized injured toe and bad vagina. Offensive lineman, Chris Hairston, got whiplash last week from watching Clifton Jethers run by him all day.
That fat fuck must have gotten a concussion too. He said that he wasn't impressed by Carolina's defensive line. If I were an offensive lineman and my Heisman candidate running back only managed to get 19 yards rushing, I think I'd keep my fucking fat mouth shut.
I agree. I tell my players, all in. Now, Chris Hairston's foot is all in his mouth.
Dabo, why do all the Clemson players have mustaches?
I don't know. Why do all the Clemson players have mustaches?
Because they want to look like their mothers.
Very funny. Coach Johnson, what is your prediction for tonight's game?
I predict there will be orange in the parking lot by the start of the fourth quarter.
We'll see. My team has expectations of going to the Orange Bowl this year.
The only way Clemson will be seeing oranges over the holidays is if C.J. Spiller learns to shoot oranges from his vagina. Hey Dabo. Knock knock.
Who's there?
34-17.
34-17, who?
34-17 Carolina, bitch.
Oh, you got me again.
Pathetic. Simply pathetic. This is Clemson football.